Hey, say it with me. It's a great night to be streaming, everybody. Hello and welcome to Squatch Squad Live. Thanks to all who are tuning in. We're live from Madison, Wisconsin on March 20th, 2021, 6:01 p.m. I am your host. My name is Sandra Pokorney. If this is your first visit here, we take these topics seriously. So please respect that. If you act up or misbehave, I'm going to boot you right on out. Please make sure to visit the gift store. And if you're feeling generous, hit that PayPal link. All support is appreciated so much. Shout outs to my boys, Rosendo and Jojo. Love and miss you. Ricky in the living room, how you doing? Tea Cake backstage, Guitar Hack, Bent Tom, Butt Cheeks, Brendan B Squared, Janice Lala. Make sure you go subscribe to her. Check out Will Star, Hanging with the Dreamer. Please check out Phoenix and buy her music. Go subscribe to the Jimmy Dore Show. Ladies and gentlemen, my co-host, the star and host of Show Me Your Pick and Halenville Live, Fruitcake Tony. Hey,
What's happening?
not much. I could swear I just talked to you. How you doing?
I'm doing excellent. How you doing?
Doing all right.
Nice
I'm
to see you.
I'm extremely tired though, so I may yawn a few times.
Me
Other,
too.
other than that, I'm all right. Got
Yeah.
lots of fresh air today. I was outside. We got something new. Got a new tractor. I'm not going to say what it is. Ricky will have a video up in the next day or two, I'm sure, on his channel. So yeah,
Nice.
I still haven't raked the flower beds. I don't know when I'm going to get to it.
Yeah. I've got a little yard work done. It's looking more like spring around
It's your first
here.
week back to work, right?
It is. It's been a long week.
I bet.
No pain, but
Good. Good. Good.
gosh, I'm out of shape. Um, Getting better though. You know,
Good.
it is nice to get up in the morning, get the blood going, have coffee and hit the road, go to the office. Yeah. So yeah, I'm back.
He's back.
Back.
Yep. Back
Yeah.
where he belongs.
I know.
Alrighty.
Right in time for spring.
We got 11 watching, so we should have
Look,
11 thumbs up, right? Smash that like, make sure you subscribe, ring the bell to never miss an upload. Um, I guess we could do roll call.
yeah, let's see. No glasses too.
Yep, me either, but I can see Sean Beerbrower with his
Sean
little alien
Beerbrower.
head there. Hello, hello. Um, Sean, if you got the link I tagged you in, let me know about the UFO sighting up north. Yeah. And those that follow me on my Facebook page, Sasquatch Live, should have seen a documentary about Slenderman. We're going to be talking about that, the rake, and we'll be getting into urban legends a little bit later on in the show. But I asked earlier before the show started in the chat if you have an urban legend in your area, and if you do, I would seriously like to know what it is. So just drop a comment in the chat. And Tony, do you have an urban legend in your area?
There are a couple. Yeah, there's the on our coast here in North Carolina, which we get our share of hurricanes. Um, on our coast, there is this thing that they call the gray man. I'm sure a lot of you have heard of it. That there is this gray, misty man, gray, that walks on the beach
I've heard about
on the
this.
coast of North Carolina in the days ahead of a hurricane. Um, and it's only right before a hurricane is going to approach. Um, and that's literally been my whole life.
So my
You know,
next question to you would be, have you ever seen him?
no, no,
Do you know anybody that
mm-mm.
has?
I do not. I do not. I've known about this. My mom used to speak about this. I've read about this in books, local North Carolina stuff. Um, but you know, hurricanes hit here around Labor Day,
Yeah.
and I like to vacation at the beach around that time often.
Hmm.
But if there is any hurricane out in the ocean that may hit, I don't go to the beach. You
Right.
know, I'm not going to be down there when it, you know,
Yeah, I wouldn't either.
not getting in that mad rush of evacuations and all that kind of
Yeah,
crap too. Yeah, no.
it's yeah,
Um,
panic and chaos.
I know, I know. Um, let's see who's here hanging out. Clive, Lenny,
Hey,
Lou, and Mary. Hello, ladies.
got the
Um,
email, Lenny. I'm gonna write you one back here soon.
Sean's here, of course.
Hey, Sean, how you
Thomas
doing?
Santiago
Thomas,
and the
the
guitar
man.
hack, the one and only guitar hack.
Yes.
Hello, hack. Nice to
Hi,
see
Hack.
you, dude.
Hi, Hack.
The hitman is here. Hey, Dwight.
Dwight Bailey. Yeah,
He gets his share of hurricanes down on the Gulf Coast as well.
he sure does.
Um,
Yeah. I know he's
I
got
don't.
some urban legends down in his parts.
Yeah.
I know he does.
If you guys got any ghost tales in your
Yeah,
area, contact her. Let's hear about it.
there we go.
You can remain anonymous if you're shy about it. I understand. But yeah, let us know. Um, yeah.
Yeah, I would love to hear it. I'm not the only person to see and hear some crazy shit in their life, so yeah, let's hear some crazy, insane shit that you may have seen in yours. Especially this. Have you seen a Bigfoot? I want to know about it. I really do.
I I think the thing about that question though is a lot of people, if they had, a lot would never tell a soul.
No,
You
no.
know,
I never told people, about the things that I saw. And, but as you get older, like my age now, I could really give a fuck what anybody else thinks. I know what I've seen. I know what I've heard. I know I'm not crazy. And I'm at the age where I just don't give a fuck anymore. I really don't. You think what you want, but I know what I know.
Rick Hefner, hey bud.
Hey, Rick. Speaking of Bigfoot, tonight on the show, I guess we're featuring Sir Spooks because I have Bigfoot videos of his, I have Slenderman and the Rake videos of his, which we're all going to get into. Um, if the chat doesn't have any more questions for us, we're just going to get right into these videos. So let me pop this one up.
I want to see him.
Oh, not that one. Here we go. Can we hear that?
I can't hear it.
Okay, hang on. Hang on.
I can see it.
Yeah, hang on. I forgot to do the share the audio. Sorry. I'm not a good producer. Oops. Can we hear it now?
I can't hear it.
All right. I'll have to
I
do
don't
it
know if
different.
that particular clip's supposed to have audio.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. We'll do it a little bit different. Bear with me, chat. I need a guy like Joe Rogan and Jimmy Dore have. There we go.
Creature. Many say it's real, many
Okay.
Bigfoot. A creature that has been spotted countless times throughout the ages and has managed to spark
Can you hear
debate
that?
all over the world.
Yeah.
It is described as a large, hairy, muscular, ape-like creature. Many say it's real, many say it's fake, but can it be proved? Today I have gathered 4 terrifying Bigfoot encounters caught on camera. It's up to you to figure out if the videos I'm about to show you are real or fake.
Bigfoot. Is it real or is it a hoax?
The legend of Bigfoot is resurfacing in a western North Carolina town.
All right, here's a question for you. What would you do if you thought you saw a Bigfoot? 2 people filmed an alleged encounter with the elusive Sasquatch.
He's a legend, most say a myth, and people hunt for him on reality TV. Bigfoot.
Number 1. Bigfoot from Lettuce Lake Park, Florida. This video comes from a man named Matt M, and from the description of the video we are told that he was out canoeing around Lettuce Lake Park and saw what he thought was a bear, but upon further investigation he saw that it didn't look like a bear at all. According to him, it could be a Bigfoot or a skunk ape, which are known to bear resemblance to Bigfoots. Take a look.
No, it's not. Is it throwing something around in the water? Hey, what the hell is it doing?
If you ask me, this doesn't look like a bear due to the size and movements it makes. It's also far too big to be a man in a costume, but what do you think? Number 2. Paul
I
Freeman
don't
raw
know.
video footage. This video footage is
we
from the
saw
point
this
of view
footage
of Paul
before,
Freeman, who found
but
the
it's a
tracks of a
great piece of
supposed
footage.
Bigfoot.
It's in here. I come back up here today to cast these. They look like they're about 9 inches long.
A few minutes passes when the Bigfoot suddenly appears a bit further away from Paul.
Oh, there he goes. Jesus.
Oh, that thing's huge.
Let's zoom in to get a better look at the Bigfoot.
Just can't ever be 10 meters.
Not much happens after this point. Many people have speculated that this could just be the case of a man in a gorilla suit, but there have also been many videos of people analyzing every movement of the Bigfoot, concluding that it's a real Sasquatch. If you look at the like-dislike ratio of the video, you get the sense that there are more believers than there are skeptics of this video, compared to most other Bigfoot videos out there. But let me know what you think. Number 3. Skunk Ape in Mississippi. If this video is a hoax, it's very well made. Quite simply, the uploader
Dwight
of the video
Bailey.
ran into what he believed to be a skunk ape and therefore recorded it for
Any
2
skunk
minutes
ape
straight.
stories?
The skunk ape appears to be kneeling down and the sound of wood cracking can be heard. Suddenly, the skunk ape stands up, which scares the guy enough to run away. According to the upload of the video, he heard the sound of a truck somewhere in the distance, which likely caused the creature to stand up. What makes this clip so convincing is the fact that this Bigfoot appears to be in its natural element, like when you hear the crack of the wood. This clip doesn't have any shaking either. And lastly, if this was someone in a suit, it had to be a really large person. Number 4.
Yeah.
Sasquatch in Alberta. The last video comes from Canada. As a few friends were out for a walk at the river's edge, they saw what they thought to be a Sasquatch. Take a look.
Yeah, listen to this little kid.
That's not human. That's not a human. The face is here at first, but no.
Come on, dude.
That is not a human.
Some think it's a bear, some think it's a Sasquatch, and some think it's just another guy in a suit. I don't know what it is, but it definitely does appear to be very large. There's not a lot of information about this video to be found, so we can only theorize about it for now. Let me know what you think about this video evidence.
Seriously, how many guys are dressing up in Bigfoot suits and walking through the woods? You know, you've pointed out a few times now, Tony, that's probably one of the dumbest things you can do.
Yeah, no.
I mean, you're just looking to get shot, right?
Exactly.
I don't know why anybody would, but that's this week's 4 Bigfoot clips. That one in the swamp, the skunk ape, you know, that's not a bear. That's not a gorilla. Dwight Bailey, again, I'm gonna ask you, living down there in Mississippi, have you ever seen, or anybody you know, and if you don't want to answer, I understand, but have you seen a skunk ape? Mr. Metal, it's funny you should ask that because I was watching a video earlier this morning when I got up about a lady who claims to have found and taken care of or raised 2 baby Bigfoot. Yeah, I may show that next week. It was pretty interesting. That was a cool little story. Is Bigfoot real?
Blackjack Guitar Nut, hey dude. Jeff K.
Martin. Hit the thumbs up.
Yeah, nice to see you guys.
Hit the like if you love weird shit. But let me know if you think Bigfoot's real or if it's one of the biggest hoaxes ever played for hundreds of years all over the world. I think Bigfoot's a real thing. I really do.
Yeah, I do too. Like I mentioned in past weeks, it's not many of them, and so the likelihood of you laying eyes on one isn't great. And they're real skittish, real careful, and yeah, but
The legend of Bigfoot. But you know, they say, or some people say, that there's a minuscule piece of truth in every legend that's ever been. So, you know, take that for what it is. You know, like urban legends, is there some sort of truth to it, or is it just something that kids get carried away with and pretty soon it just has its own like its own energy, its own karma? But can you will these things into existence?
No, but one day maybe they'll locate a corpse, and it'll be proven, you know.
The next two things we're going to get into are urban legends, and these creatures were totally born online, but oh boy, did they take on a whole life of their own. And people are now saying, "Oh, I've got sightings," and we're Dean Lowry. Hello, we're going to get into all that right now. I'm going to show a little piece that I have prepared for the show. Let me find it. And here we go. Slenderman is a fictional supernatural character that originated as a creepy internet meme created by Something Awful forum user Eric Knudsen, also known as Victor Surge, in 2009. He is depicted as a thin, unnaturally tall humanoid with a featureless head and face, wearing a black suit. Stories of Slenderman commonly feature him stalking, abducting, or traumatizing people, particularly children. Beginning in 2014, a moral panic occurred over the Slenderman after readers of his fiction were connected to several violent acts, particularly a near-fatal of a 12-year-old girl in Waukesha, Wisconsin. The stabbing inspired the documentary Beware the Slenderman, which was released in 2016. The Rake is a monster in the online horror fiction genre creepypasta. It is depicted as an unusually tall, hairless, pale humanoid creature who generally crouches or crawls on all fours. What is its backstory? Well, during the summer of 2003, events in the northeastern United States involving a strange, human-like creature sparked brief local media interest before an apparent blackout was enacted. Little or no information was left intact, as most online and written accounts of the creature were mysteriously destroyed. Oh, of course they were. On May 31st, 2014, in Waukesha, Wisconsin, two 12-year-old girls, Anissa Weir and Morgan Geyser, lured their best friend Peyton Lutner into the woods and stabbed her 19 times in an attempt to become proxies of the fictional character Slenderman. At some point, I gotta ask about the parents. What the hell are they doing that their children are going out in the woods and stabbing their friends?
I know, right?
I mean, you try to blame it on a fictional character that's made up. I just... if you watch the documentary I posted on the Squatch Squad Live Facebook page, the sentencing that these kids got, they should be life in prison, but it's not. This little psychopath is going to get out and she's going to do it again. Sir Spooks, once again. Slenderman sightings. Please go subscribe to his channel.
Hello everyone, my name is Sir Spooks and today we'll take a look at 5 Slenderman sightings caught on camera. I did make a video like this before, but that video is no longer with us. So therefore I decided to do another one, this time with different sightings you might not have seen before. Thank you to these awesome viewers for suggesting the topic. As always, if you have any ideas for other caught on camera videos, feel free to leave them in the comments down below. With that said, let's start off the list. Information on this video is very sparse. The only we're told is that it was filmed in an Indonesian forest and allegedly captures Slenderman on video. His long tentacles can be seen protruding from his back, and the camera starts to glitch severely once the camera points at his direction. The cameraman then turns around, avoiding any eye contact with the disturbing figure. Whoever filmed this video was unknown. They're either lost and this was the footage that was found, or it's a cleverly made hoax. Either way, it's truly creepy.
I mean, we know none of these are real, but it's interesting to see what they come up with just the same.
You've probably seen this video before, as it's one of the more famous sightings. It is filmed from inside a car when a guy seems to have initially seen something outside. Due to this, he starts filming, and we can easily see a figure resembling Slenderman walking around outside a house. As he spots the creature, he begins saying "see" with a fear in his voice. Take a look.
See.
Yeah, there's nothing to see yet. So how would you know that unless you knew ahead of time? Sorry.
Slenderman!
What do you think? A man in a costume or the real Slenderman?
Well, of course it's a man in a costume.
This video was created by a group of Spanish guys. In the video, they go to a school to investigate it. It begins during the day, but ends when it's dark out. Once they're inside the darkness of the school, they encounter the Slenderman multiple times. Take a look.
Estamos aquí. No.
Estamos en Anserious, chaval.
En Anserious.
¿Qué pasa, chavales?
Nuestro objetivo es intentar entrar, pero...
Sí, pero vamos.
Hostia, ¿habéis visto esa silueta? Parece como de una mano.
Yo estoy oyendo pasos.
Hostia.
Al menos hay luz. Bueno, se parece que aquí es un colegio de para normales, porque
Estoy creo que tienen que traer a niños discapacitados. Hostia. Es que mucho más. Está esto muy jodido. Vamos a bajar abajo. A ver si vamos para abajo. ¡Hostia! ¡Sube! Joder. ¿Esto qué era, tío? Venga. No jodas, macho.
¿Eso qué es?
¡Ey! ¡Corre! ¡Corre! ¡Dios!
Now just imagine going inside a building, maybe an abandoned or haunted building, only to find Slenderman inside. Whether or not they made this as a hoax, it's an eerie thought. This video, simply titled Entry 1, is actually the second video on the Marble Hornets channel. In the first video titled Introduction, they explain how these were all tapes given to the person behind the channel. The tapes were made during the production of an indie film, and some of them show an entity which they refer to as the operator. But we can clearly tell that they really showed the Slenderman. This video shows the very first encounter with the Slenderman caught on camera. It was uploaded in 2009 and is perhaps the most famous Slenderman video out there. Take a look.
Oh, he turns his head and looks at the last second. that is creepy.
On the Marble Hornets channel there are many other scary sightings of Slenderman, but for this video I wanted to show the one that started it all. This video comes from Russia. It takes place inside a snowy forest where two guys are filming. Since they speak Russian, I have no idea why they recorded in the first place, but what they capture on video is truly terrifying. At one point in the video, one of the guys uses a stick to draw the Slenderman or operator symbol in the snow. This allegedly summons him, but they don't seem to believe it. Immediately after drawing the circle and the X in the middle, Slenderman can be seen behind the guy who drew the symbol. What follows is quite disturbing.
Пойди в поле, нарисуй круг.
Так.
Ну, он пошел, нарисовал.
Да.
Нападет и украдет. Просто там, типа, кружок, крестик, короче.
А, и он сам появился.
Ну, типа того.
Давай.
Серьезно, день. Оп. Вот у нас. Опа.
А ты веришь, что это надо делать днем?
А я откуда знаю?
Ладно, давай.
Ну, по идее, наверное, это надо делать ночью при свечах и пентаграммы.
А, ну да.
Голову козла не надо.
Давай.
И потом вот, короче, вот так вот. Типа, да? Оп. И типа, вот так.
Бу! Все. Ну все, мы нарисовали этот круг. У меня постоянно сбивается.
Че так, короче?
Пойдем-ка мы.
Весело, да?
Ни хрена не весело. Блин. Давай, поднимайся. Очень смешно. Обхохочешься. Не заметит. Не заметит. Эй, куда он делся?
After vanishing, you'd think he'd be gone for good, but then something else happens.
That's great. They did a good job.
And that was 5 real-life Slenderman sightings caught on camera. If you want to vote for what the next caught on camera video should be about, then you can go and follow me on Twitter at @TheSearchBooks, where I will do polls for you guys to.
I think what this does do is anybody that has intentions of hurting young folk will buy, create, pose as these online characters. There we go.
I don't know what to think of that.
Let's Yeah, I know. For something that was created online, and now you have, I mean, it's like that last one, very creative, but I'm an editor, okay? So it's going to take a lot to fool me, and you can do it just by what they did, camera cuts and quick edits. You can make anything look scary and creepy. Um, some of those were just very obvious people in costumes. The last one I very creative. They did a really good job on that one. But like I said, what that does is just give somebody, or a lot of people just one more thing to go and intentionally hurt young people, or possibly influence them to hurt one another. I don't know. Let's look at some comments, shall we? Then we'll get to the rake. Slenderman seems to always be well dressed. Yes, he's the guy in the suit. Oh, there's James Severance. Hello. I am not sure. Happy Saturday. Will Star's in the house. Hey, Will.
Will.
I was trying to find Lenny Lou's comment. Right here. Freddy Fingernail was a human lived in the woods in a shack. Seen in daylight, he roamed the woods, bushwhacking kids, scraping long fingernails along the corridor. Don't know about any killings yet. So this is like currently going on. This is a current urban legend, Freddy Fingernail.
Mm.
It's supposed to be, Mr. Metal. It's supposed to be Weird Channel. It's ran by a weirdo. All right. Now we're going to take a look at some rake sightings. Again, another online creation. And again, this is going to be Sir Spooks. I will say the rake seems to be a hell of a lot more terrifying than Slenderman. Like, I would not want to see one of these. I need to get rid of Mr. Metal's comment.
Hello everyone, my name is Sir Spooks, and today we'll take a look at 5 terrifying sightings of the creature known as the Rake. The creature actually originates from a creepypasta by the same name, and since then, videos of creatures looking like the Rake have been captured many times. Whether it's real or not, it's always a lot of fun to look at creatures caught on camera. So let's start off the list.
Here we go.
This footage taken down in sewer pipes shows a creature looking eerily similar to the Rake. Mike Wood, United Utilities Regional Wastewater Network Manager, said that several of their employees had reported sightings of some kind of animal. After reviewing the footage, they concluded that it certainly didn't look like a typical sewer cat. He also said that the animal could possibly be a domestic pet or an animal which had escaped from the zoo.
Domestic.
So was
Does
it
that
the
look like a
Rake?
domestic
Was
pet?
it an alien or just a hoax?
Peek. Yeah, just peeks around the corner. Okay, come on.
The origin of this clip is unknown. It appears to be filmed by a woman and possibly another person sitting beside her. She's sitting in a car, seemingly awaiting something to happen, when suddenly a creature pops up. Take a look.
Don't honk at it. Jesus, lady. Draw no attention.
Could this be actual footage of the Rake? Let me know what you think. This footage allegedly shows an alien or the rake walking around a graveyard. The person holding the camera seems to be holding the camera quite steady as the creature slowly walks by, looking directly at the camera. The fact that the clip is so short and that it ends abruptly has led to people calling it a hoax, but who knows? Once again, the origin of the clip is unknown unless any of you can figure out where it comes from. After looking for a while, I could not find the source of the clip.
Then you have to go into the code of it. Look at the code.
This video was captured in New Mexico in 2006 and was filmed by two men. It takes place in the middle of the night. The camera quality makes it hard to know exactly what's going on, and since I don't speak the language, I don't know what they're saying either. Either way, the footage speaks for itself, so take a look.
Hang on, I got to address this comment. He says, run it over. Oh my God.
Run it over, that's right.
Vehicular homicide.
¿Cómo queda? ¿Qué tienes que flipar,
Como la cámara, tío, que es de kilómetros.
Mira. Es que, tío, yo qué sé, tío, se llaman plumas, tío. ¿No es uno? Home, tio, ja a veure si se'n diu soroll. Des de fa rato que se'n diu soroll. Que sí, collons, que sí, tia. Escolta. Ho sents o no? Puta! Ei, va, corre, corre, tia, va!
If you know anything about the origin of this clip, or what they're saying, I'd love to know. As stated in the video, this footage was captured on the 14th of July 2011 around 1:30 AM. The person holding the camera began to hear noises on his roof similar to the ones he had heard the night before. He went out with this camera and recorded this video. Since it was filmed with night vision, making out all the details can be hard, so keep your eyes peeled.
Okay, I've been hearing some noises on my roof tonight. Hear that? Hear that? Yesterday I heard the same thing, but I didn't want to come out. The camera wasn't charged. I can hear something up there. Hear that? Hear that?
Hey, don't go out there.
Here, gotta climb on them. These are the shingles. Hello? Oh my God!
Oh.
Yeah, he fell. It's
that
in
was
the
5
description.
sightings of the raid
He's
caught
okay.
on
He
camera.
bruised up a little bit, but yeah, he fell off his roof. I got another Got another one right here.
Oh man, it's very cool.
Wow. Il mange, il est tout relax, là.
Je peux voir, je peux voir?
Ben, tu le vois, regarde dehors.
Non, je vois rien, attends.
You are a star today.
Crazy. But how are you just driving along and all of a sudden, you know what I mean? You almost, how do you know to stop and record? Is that a hoax? What is it, Tony?
I don't know. It's tough to say. It's tough to say. A lot of, I mean, all of us have these. You
Yeah.
notice something and you stop. All you got to do is whip it out, hit the button, so.
A slingshot with silver ball bearings? It's got to be silver. You can't kill it. Well, I'm sure there's probably a reason because they know the people or not. But it's like you say about Bigfoot. Why would you do that? Well, why would you dress up unless you knew about it ahead of time? Why would you dress up like any of these creatures and go wandering around neighborhoods or in forests? Because like he says, do any of these people have a gun? We do. And if I'm gonna shoot first and ask questions later. You're on my property and you don't belong there, and it's and I will shoot you. Just I think like anybody would. You're defending, it was that's a bit extreme. Let me say that over. In the state of Wisconsin, intruder has to be at least 60% inside a door or a window before you can legally shoot them. There. I'm just Bigfoot, yes, I think is real. Some of those are hoaxes, sure. But when do you cross the line, Tony?
I don't know. I've seen a bunch of these different types of whatever you call these skinwalkers on all fours. They look like aliens with
some of them, yeah, I've seen that
weird
too.
shaped bodies. I'm not sold. I'm not sold on any of them. Yeah, I'm not.
Do you think some of them might be aliens? Maybe they're disguising themselves. I don't know.
It's possible.
I think it's very possible. I also happen to think that aliens probably have been here and are here all the time.
Maybe so, but I don't think that they're going to wear a suit.
Yeah.
I mean, I'll say that.
I think dressing up like that, wearing a suit, and you're just asking to get hurt. Or
Right.
possibly killed. Like you said, why would you dress up like Bigfoot in the forest when there's hunters out there? You know damn well they're gonna take a shot at you. As far as they know, it is a bear. It is a deer.
Right. Right.
Bumblebee says no aliens. I invite in for a beer. Would the Mothman fall into this category? Yeah, Mothman's a cryptid. Been around for years. I'm sure at some point we'll have footage and we'll be talking about
We'll be
him.
talking about the Mothman.
We'll be talking about the Jersey Devil. We're going to be talking about all of them, but we got to feature my guy Bigfoot.
The big man.
Yep. One who started it all. Most famous cryptid in the world.
The big guy.
Probably of all time. When it comes to the ghosties, when is in fear of your life viable? When it comes to ghosts, don't fear for your life when it comes to ghosts. Most ghosts won't hurt you. They can, but most of them just won't. Most of them just want to be remembered. That's all. Yeah. What is this one? They say they live underground. Sandra, maybe they created us. Who knows? Maybe. Could be. You'd be a millionaire if you could bag a Bigfoot. And unfortunately, that's what it's going to take, I think. I think it's probably even going to take more than one dead Bigfoot before they say, yeah, these things are real. We should have told you.
You know, it is a huge possibility. Just like the alien thing. Now, whenever there's a alien sighting for our whole lifetime, even before this, since the 40s or the 50s, whenever there's alien sightings, whatever, all of a sudden you get these guys, they call them men in black, that show up in your hometown and knock on your door and say, don't tell anybody you saw anything.
Yeah.
I think that
this is what you're going to tell people. This is what you saw.
Right. I think that
here's your shut up money, or we'll kill your family.
I think that maybe our government knows more than we know.
Of course they do.
Our
government lies to us on a
with that
consistently on a
said,
daily basis.
though, with the Bigfoot, somehow, if that's the case about aliens and the Roswell thing, whether you believe that or others or not, the same thing could have happened with the Bigfoot too. That they don't want to say there is this animal because panic and
well, just think if they did, what that's going to do to forestry, to the logging industry. Oh, they're going to be up in arms because all of a sudden people are going to want this thing protected and our forest protected, and that's just not profitable.
Yeah.
So
well,
I think they will never come out and say it just for the logging industry alone. I'm along with some other reasons, but that being the main one. They don't want it getting out because they have to quit making money.
Yeah. Well,
Blackjack asks, where do you think all the technology came from in the past 100 years? And we're still not as advanced as we should be. According to alien technology, millions of years advanced, and we're only, what, 200-300 years in the Industrial Revolution now? I don't know, Blackjack Guitar. Sean Beerbrower says he's heard this story before a long time ago, that landing up in Ashland. Oh, you looked into it? Yeah. We'll probably be talking about that on this show. Obviously not going to have time to get to it tonight, but next week we'll be talking about the Mellon Ashland UFO sighting, and hopefully I can find a little bit more info. I mean, I read a few articles, but they were short, so hopefully I can find videos or some old film footage or something. But yeah, right here in Wisconsin, we have a lot of weird shit here in this state. we got the ghost whistler in the tunnels of the UW. We got the Beast of Bray Road over there by Elkhorn. we've had if you Google Bigfoot sightings in your area, it brings up a big map, and there's been a few here in Wisconsin. I don't know about the rake or any of that. Obviously, Slenderman had an effect here in the state of Wisconsin, as made up as he is. Oh, I just saw this. Hang on. Where did it go? Here we go. I'm sorry, Lenny, I lost it. John Glenn said he's seen something in space. Yeah, I heard something about that.
Yeah. That's what they say. And they also say that in our lifetime, every pres that we've had, every U.S. president knows the truth about this, going all the way back to LBJ.
Yeah.
Lyndon B. Yeah.
They all get briefed. There's all a packet that says, but yeah. This is what we tell the American public.
Right.
And yeah. And they all know the stories. And yeah. I feel it was a pretty good show.
Yeah. With the alien thing, though, obviously there's planets out there that can harbor life, that are like Earth is to Sun, the same distance away, that the conditions are right to have life.
Exponentially or something.
There's millions of them, and they think that maybe one or two has come here, or however many has come here. But why can't we go there?
Yeah. I watched space documentary earlier in the week that said now scientists believe in our galaxy alone, just in the Milky Way galaxy, there's something like 8,000 inhabitable planets. So why aren't we messing around? What's the big thing with Mars? How come we're not looking into some of these other ones, where it's not as cold as fuck?
Right.
They say if a planet can hold water, then it can definitely hold life. So we need to look into these other 8,000 planets. But more than that, we need to really start taking care of the one that we're already on.
This is true.
We wouldn't have to look elsewhere. That's it, guys. Coming up later, in about an hour or so, make sure to check out Fruitcake Tony and myself and the live crew on Show Me Your Pick. We are celebrating Foghat.
Foghat.
Great band. I actually did see them live once.
Me too.
Yep. It was later on in their career, but still, they still rocked it.
Yeah.
So make sure that you tune into that. And as always, later on, Saturday Night Live over at Johnny Bean's. I don't know if Guitar Hack's going to be live in a little bit. Maybe if he's still in the chat, he could put that down. Thanks, Dean. I thought so too. Sean Bierbauer says because it takes hundreds of years to get there. Maybe. We don't understand the oceans. Oh, yeah, we don't understand the ocean. We don't even understand space, really. I think we're just winging it and getting lucky.
Yeah.
Any last words?
I don't think so.
All right.
I don't think so. Appreciate everybody showing up. Reach out to her and tell her your story. We want to hear it.
pokorneysandra
All right.
@gmail.com. If you want to remain anonymous, that's fine. I don't have to say your name. I can just say I received this story anonymous from one of our viewers.
Yeah,
and
you can
here's
be
what
anonymous. Exactly.
But I know you guys have seen stuff. So let me know what it is.
Yeah. Right.
I know you have. Everybody has. But until then, we'll continue on. Listen to your kids. They can't make this shit up. It literally says, having trouble connecting, please check your internet connection. And I hit end broadcast. It won't let me.
It won't let us. Well, let's hang out. Well, all right.
Having trouble. End the broadcast. End the broadcast. Having trouble connecting. Please check your internet connection. I know I'm connected. I'm just going to have to. We just got to leave. Goodbye, folks. We'll see you in a little bit over it. Show me your pick with Fruitcake Tony and the live crew. Until then, mwah.
It won't let us leave. I guess we'll hang out a little bit. What time is it? 8:04. We may just do show me your pick from right here. Yeah. Anyway, she's already gone, guys, and this stream is still going. We appreciate you being here. Leave a thumbs up, subscribe if you're not already. Here, there's a lot of cool stuff coming up in the weeks to come. A lot of cool stuff. And you'll like it. So, Dale Palmer, Blackjack, Guitar Nut, Clive, KXM Rock, Michael LePency, Bumble Best, Lenny Lou, we will see you guys next week right here. Come on back in an hour. Show me your pick. Yeah. I think she's trying to come back in. Are you there? She didn't make it. All right, guys, we're out of here. Have a good one. See ya.